Okay, I've been meaning to do a video for new soapers, new people to the industry about supplies and looking at different things, you know, that you see in other places that you could use in your soaping supplies. And when I start my day, I decide I'm going to make between 2 and 4 products a day. 4 is usually my maximum because I'm usually exhausted by then. But one thing that helps me is to have sets of everything: bowls, stick blenders, thermometers. I mean, whatever you possibly use, whisks, measuring cups, everything. But I have to take everything from another part of the house and put them into my kitchen area. So I want to make things as easy as I can on myself. And I found that when I use 4 different stick blenders for 4 different products, it really helps when I have everything laid out, like everything, all my bowls, all of my utensils, everything that I want for the day. Now, if you use 4 different if you make 4 different products and you use 4 different stick blenders, you might say that's ridiculous. You only have to do, you only have to take the top off. Well, I used to do that, and what I found was that like one body would burn out before the other one. So I try to keep them all in shape at the same time, and I find that they last longer that way. So I don't like carrying those stick blenders in and out because I don't want to drop them because they're expensive and I need them. So I got this little, it's a file cabinet for files, not for stick blenders, but I carry it. It has a little carrying handle right here, and it holds 5 stick blenders and their body, including one that has a little whisk attachment. So, and I even probably have room, for one more. And I do have one stick blender that doesn't have, it doesn't come apart, so that doesn't get to go in here. And I'm never going to use that thing anyway because it's annoying to clean. But this is what I use to carry my stick blenders into the kitchen every day. So that's one of my things that I think is a good tip, and these are very cheap. And if you want to, if you make a few different things, it really helps when you don't have to clean up a stick blender at the end of a product to make another product. It really helps to have them all in one. So one thing that I like to do is I like to lay out all of my bowls that I'm going to need for each product at the beginning of the day. And I find that if I don't do that, because sometimes you'll be going along and you'll be on your 3rd product, you'll be tired, and you'll grab a bowl and you'll look at it and you'll say, oh no, this wasn't cleaned. I have to clean it. Oh wait, this one wasn't cleaned either. What is going on? And that doesn't happen to me a lot. This is a bit of a dramatization, but it does happen. So I don't want to be washing dishes when I'm on my 3rd product, especially if I've had some sort of catastrophe, something's gone wrong, I've had to remake something. By the time I get to my 3rd or 4th product, I really don't want to be mucking around with dishes. So these I found at the dollar store for like next to nothing. Now these are more anchor hocking custard. They're more expensive. These are little nice little bowls that I put little powders in, some colorants, things like that. And these are really nice. They're stainless steel. They don't rust. And you can put them in the dishwasher and they're just hunky-dory. I have the little ones and I have the big ones. And I really like to put my butters in there because they come out, my butters and oils come out of these really easily, much easier than the little rubber ones. Speaking of rubber ones, this is a 4 set, but the other one's in the dishwasher. And then these are another little cheap set that I have. And, so you can see that I've spent money on the labware, I've spent money on the custard thing, even these I've spent a little bit of money on. But you also want to have your, your less expensive ones. You want to be able to mix and match, and you want to be able to lay it all out the beginning of the day, which I just find that to be the way to go. So I I kind of do my socks the same way. Like if I like a pair of socks, which I love Timberland socks, it's all I wear, I will buy a pair of black Timberland socks, like 20 pair of them at once. And then I never have to worry about mixing and matching. So I do the same thing with my bowls and my measuring. You know, I try to buy I always try to buy things in 3s and 4s. My funnels, my stick blenders, everything I buy in 3s and 4s so that I can always lay everything out at the beginning of the day when I'm getting ready to do all of my work. It really, really helps with efficiency, but most importantly, it helps with accuracy. When I'm tired toward the end of the day, I don't want to be mucking around with cleaning things. I don't want to be mucking around with trying to find another bowl for this. I like to have everything at my fingertips.